we're live.
I think we're here.
Hi, everyone. I'm Larry Burke.
And I am Kelly. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. We kind of changed location, but it's closer to us. They're forever away. We are now moved to
YouTube as well.
Oh, yes. I meant our physical location. We're not sitting at
we're not sitting at the...
Change spots.
We changed it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully the glare from the window's not too bad.
Hopefully.
It's okay.
But you're going to live with it.
Live in a house windows.
Yes. Happens when you have light. You know. We have snow.
Snow this
sadness. We have snow, guys. It was like beautiful, like plus degrees. I was building a TikTok of our beautiful walk the other day, and goodness, it snowed.
I think by the looks of the temperatures coming, it's cannibal snow. I wouldn't worry too much.
Snow. Anybody that gets snow.
I think by Saturday we're supposed to be 10 degrees.
Our last bit of our snow we refer to as cannibal snow. It shows up just enough to make everything really wet and melt the old snow even faster. Because when snow's sat and gotten hard and dried out, it doesn't melt quickly.
Help out the farmers.
Yeah, so that wet stuff definitely gets in there. And this time of year, we live just in northern Canada. So we are just outside of the city of Edmonton. And we're in farming community. And the farmers need moisture. We got such little snow this year.
Yeah, not very much.
No, it wasn't a lot. Not enough.
Not enough.
I enjoyed it, but it's, I know, environmentally, not enough snow.
Not enough to keep the fields nice and down.
No, and I'd rather not be in a drought. So yeah, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Give us some moisture. I'd rather see it now in snow than rain in May.
So one of the other things we're going to do this day is we are on our YouTube channel. We're not exactly too sure how it all works.
We've never put a thing on YouTube before. So if you're watching us
it's on YouTube,
awesome. Comment.
Give us a thumbs up
back.
or whatever. So
I think it's like hit the thumb and subscribe, isn't it? I don't know. So new to this YouTube thing. I have no idea.
But anyways, let us know if it's working and everything else. So it is good. It is very good.
I guess we should say we do this because we have the luxury of doing this. We are digital business owners. We have been at this for 3.5 years. We are both home full time, running our online business, as well as homeschooling this year. And we come to you and we share opportunity with you. And some of the stuff that we learn along the way, we are much more than just digital business owners. We have an opportunity for so much growth and change in your life. And whether you decide to take that up with us or just follow along, we hope to share it with you.
Absolutely.
It's feel about who we are.
Who we are. And actually today's little chat, we started on it yesterday with some balance and some other stuff. And
the book there.
And that's what it's going to be on, is how we balance all the craziness.
Well, I just really wanted to open the door maybe even to the thought of balance.
Now,
I know a lot of people struggle with that. I was looking for my notes. There they are.
There.
I know a lot of people struggle with the thought that balance in life isn't necessarily something that you can find. And
sometimes it's hard to find it.
It is definitely hard to find. And I thought maybe like the avenues in life that we wanted to maybe look at as balance. Mm-hmm. And for us, it's our relationship with our children, our relationship with ourselves, our relationships with our friends, our health, and our career. Ultimately, that is a huge piece of it, especially when it's something that you're passionate about.
Mm-hmm. And I think sometimes even like if a person gets too busy and you start leaving some of it out, you start feeling guilty on certain ends and stuff. So trying to keep that balance is.
Yes. And I mean, and how do you do that? How do you create more time and energy for this? And someone I followed years ago used to talk about being like a power plant. Power plant doesn't make energy, it creates energy. Mm-hmm. So you need to find what creates your energy. And I mean, there's an easy one and nobody likes to hear it because I've been there, especially when I'm searching for more time and more energy. Number one is movement. When you use your body and you create energy, it creates energy elsewhere in your life. not just in that 30 minutes where you're working out and moving your body.
No,
It isn't about those 30 minutes at all.
no.
Those aren't the 30 minutes that you need to even focus on. It's what that gives you outside of those 30 minutes afterwards, the energy that creates inside your body and inside your space, so that you can tackle on bigger and better and harder projects.
Yeah.
And all of those avenues in your life.
And I find even ourselves, like if miss a workout before the day or during the day or whatever, it is a huge impact on how your day is going to go. Like it's
huge piece.
Find yourself where when you get that workout in, how motivated you are and how not motivated, but how
much more productive and how much more energy.
Yeah, and you're focused. You're focused on what you're doing. Where I find if you don't get that little workout, you're not focused.
No, you're not.
I'm not focused anyways.
No, you definitely aren't. And I know that is a huge piece of our success, especially as we've come into 2021. We have been focusing on our health a lot, which has only increased our business elsewhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. And how those two go hand in hand so very closely. And especially when we feel like we don't have time, the last thing we ever want to hear from anybody is find 30 minutes to move your body. But it is 100% true.
And I think for how long, even ourselves,
we
didn't have time. And honestly, it's not about having time. It actually makes time. So as long as you get out and do it, you'll realize you have a lot more time because you'll be focused. You'll get more things.
You'll find how much more balance you find in all avenues of your life, whether that's in your relationship with your spouse, your children, right? Like, I mean, it will be incredible difference 30 minutes in your life.
Yeah, it makes you feel so much better.
And not just a light workout. Like, I mean, like, I want to see you sweaty on the floor.
Yeah.
Right? Like, make it good. Use those 30 minutes to
go for a 30-minute walk and a good one. Like, make it count. Get your heart rate up. Get the
nutrition, I think, is another piece that we kind of forget even in finding balance of ourselves. I mean, when we feel like our bodies are at their best, how much more energy we have. Yesterday, maybe lunch wasn't the appropriate choice. Our daughter made us lunch yesterday. It was delicious.
I missed lunch.
You lucky duck. But I was done.
Yeah.
I was done. Like, I forced myself to work out, thank goodness, in the afternoon. And that at least created a little bit of energy. But I can tell you that the rest of my day was sluggish and bad and just fighting every moment to try focus on anything longer than 30 seconds. And again, it was my nutrition. It was just my body was not aligned. It was not happy. So I
didn't like what you ate.
No, it didn't. And it was hard. Like, I felt like garbage for the rest of the afternoon.
Yeah.
You know, like, it was awesome to wake up this morning and feel good and have that. Yeah. But no, nutrition is a huge, huge piece of that. And I think, especially when you want to, you know, maybe it's your business, you really want to focus hard on this afternoon. I think eating that great big huge carved up sandwich maybe isn't the best option, right? Looking for something lighter that your body's not going to be stuck trying to digest.
I think
that was me yesterday.
One of the simplest things, we haven't done it in a while, because we usually have toast or something like that in the morning, something simple. Smoothie. Smoothie's good. I like a smoothie because
it's easier in your digestion.
It's not so heavy. The other one that I really like is, what did you call them? The oats.
Oh, the overnight oats.
Yeah, the overnight oats. Make it with a bunch of stuff. Those are really good and not too heavy. But I found the overnight oats made it easy to go to lunch, and it's a tiny little jar of oats.
Yeah, but I really think, and just being mindful of keeping those places, and maybe those are different for you. Maybe you're not a parent, so that's not a relation, like, you know, a spot in your life that you need to find balance. But maybe you are an avid volunteer somewhere, and that, right? Like, whatever the case is, trying to find balance in all those avenues of your life is not easy, and in some places, in some people's opinion, not even realistic. No, so I thought we could open the door to that tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I want to ask you guys, do you believe that balance is something that you can find?
Yeah.
So even if you're catching
And
us
maybe-
in a replay,
And maybe you have different ways of creating balance to make sure that, you know, there is a line between business, your family, your wife or husband or whatever you have, your health, and of course your activity level to keep yourself healthy.
yeah. And then
So-
we could also look at even bringing in the spiritual end of that. Like, so maybe that's you need to find time for prayer or meditation or, right. Like, I mean, and that's going to look different for every individual person.
Yeah.
Yes. But we would love to have your feedback and know, like, do you find balance in your life? Do you believe that balance is something that you can find in life? And if you do, what do you do to get there?
Yeah. What do you do to get there?
Yes.
Because I think honestly, from talking to other people, whether they have kids or don't have kids, I think the number one thing you hear from most people is, I'm too busy.
Too busy. I feel like busy is a cop out.
I think it
I
is.
don't like the word busy. I try not to use it. It usually means that I don't want to make time for your stuff. And I know
Yeah.
that's not what anyone wants to hear, but that's usually what busy means. It's sorry, that isn't a priority or a value for me. And those aren't bad things to say. But say that.
Yeah, but say that. No.
Right. Yeah. Yes. So I think I'll make a post, and if you guys don't leave some comments here, maybe you can leave them there, and maybe it's something that we can dig into a little bit further tomorrow. I would love to.
Yeah, I'd
Hear
love to
more.
hear what other people do
We're
for
hoping to
balance.
have a guest on Friday,
Oh.
so maybe we can talk to somebody else
and
about
see what their balance is.
Yeah.
How they do it.
what does balance look like for them.
So
All right. Have a
Oh.
wonderful Wednesday, and we will see you back
see you
here
guys tomorrow. All right. Bye-bye.